WWE 2K23 news. Today we're going to be talking about everything between the WWE 2K23 roster, the renders, Scarlett is going to be focused, DLC packs, the WWE 2K23 roster ratings, and the update on the franchise and the graphics and gameplay in general. But first things first, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to comment down below which superstar in all of the footage you've seen so far do you think looks the best. Comment down below. We reply to every single comment. There have been a few issues with superstar models, Lita being the most recent. She's got a 5-head, not a 4-head. And of course, I'm sure she would love it if you would like and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you never miss out on an upcoming video. But yes, the Lita model isn't the best. Bailey, I know, has also had some murmurings that people dislike that model. And the Becky Lynch one, which I like. But according to the official WWE site, the WWE 2K23 roster includes both Nikki Ash and Nikki Cross. Now, the reason why that is so important is because many of the community have been stating that we are getting so many outdated attires for superstars. Yes, Cora Jade has been recently revealed to us, and she looks incredible. She looks brilliant, but she is not the most up-to-date version of herself, which ruins a bit of immersion and ruins a bit of creativity officially when it comes to the game. Yes, we can jump into the creation suite. What's the status can update Cora Jade, and I'm sure he will make her the best version of her possible. But when you got the likes of Rhea Ripley, who look this good, she looks fantastic. She's had so much work put in on her model. It looks just like her, and it looks like her up-to-date model. But why can't they do that for all the superstars? Why are we getting superstars that are months and months out of date? Cora Jade hasn't recently turned face in the last few weeks. She has been heel for months on end. So why aren't the developers getting involved? Why aren't they making the superstars their most up-to-date models? I don't get it. We here at WrestleMania think that it shouldn't be that difficult to do that. It's literally a swap of attire and maybe an entrance change. But surely it's not difficult to import, you know, Titantrons. Anyway, speaking of the roster, the ratings reveal will be next week on the 22nd of February. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of the updated roster rating reveals. Moving on to the roster as well, and it's now been announced that Scarlett has been removed as a playable superstar. She will only be available as a manager to Karrion Kross, which I know again has disappointed many of the fan base. Scarlett doesn't wrestle, well, barely at all, but she is down on the WWE official roster as a competing superstar. So why they've taken that out of the game, again, people like What's the Status can make an incredible Scarlett model. We might even be able to use the one that they have in the game and just import her over into a playable character. But why, again, give us Scarlett from the off only to take her out a few days later? It's a strange kind of process, a strange kind of structure that 2K are using, but perhaps maybe she was accidentally put in. Maybe someone at 2K has put Scarlett in the roster when actually she is only a manager. It's like running around with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is in the game, but he wasn't announced to us as an official wrestler, effectively. So it is interesting. Why that happens, I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me down below. But it's not the best, is it? It isn't the best. And with the ratings coming out fairly shortly as well, it'll be interesting to see. It's obviously going to be Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar who have the highest ratings. But after that, who's going to be the highest? Seth freaking Rollins, I should say. Drew McIntyre, again, up in the air. And what we're going to talk about now, there might be another superstar that has a fantastic rating. It could be Bray Wyatt, because we know we're getting 5 DLC packs, potentially 26 superstars. We've got to be getting a Bray Wyatt DLC pack. Surely we cannot go this whole game without seeing Bray Wyatt. Again, I know it feels like I'm probably getting commission from mentioning him so much, but I'm sure What's the Status will make an absolutely sensational Bray Wyatt. But the better ones are having the official ones in the games. That's no discredit to what's the status, but again, when they're officially in the game, they get their Trons, they get their entrances. I know mods, certainly on PC, which we'll be using the game on this year, make that fantastic, but again, it just saves us a created superstar slot, doesn't it? Which is what we're all hoping to save, because there are so many fantastic creations out there that we want to utilize, and we want to create our own superstars as well. So moving on, with the WWE roster, not all of them are wearing the same attires as their renders. So potentially, if you look at Charlotte Flair, what she's wearing in this match is not the same as her render. So does that mean that possibly there are multiple attires for superstars in this game? Are we going to get Charlotte Flair with maybe 1 or 2 attires? Are we going to get Liv Morgan with a couple of attires? Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins would be a great one because he pretty much has a new attire every week he is on TV. Again, going back to a DLC with Bray Wyatt, we could have The Fiend, we could have the Eater of Worlds, we could have the Bray Wyatt that we see now, we could even have maybe some Uncle Howdy weird creature, which is not Bray Wyatt, but again, could potentially be in a DLC pack, but I digress. I'm just hoping that we get multiple attires for superstars. Again, it makes utilizing a immersive creative world, which we do here at 2K. Well, they do at 2K, and we do here at WrestleMania. But I'm stoked, really am stoked for just how many superstars could potentially have multiple attires. Obviously, it's going to be one of those things where I kind of guess we have to wait and see what we get when it finally happens. But moving on, the franchise is in safe hands, I guess, if you like it being developed by 2K. 2K have come out, and it's pretty much a certainty that they will produce, manufacture, and create WWE 2K23. A lot of people wanted Ukes to come back. I really enjoyed it when Ukes had it. I'm not saying that I do not enjoy it under 2K, but it's just the superstar models. Sometimes it's the entrances. Taking out the advanced entrance creation last year did a lot of damage to me because I love to create. I'm a bit of a control freak here at WrestleMania, and we love to control everything. And again, taking that out, taking the promos out, we had a very basic WWE game, really. Again, from the creation side of things, having no promos. The cutscenes didn't work very well. They were a bit glitchy. It's always a pain to load up. The loading times have been horrendous. Online was totally unplayable at times. So 2K, yes, although they have their benefits, a lot of these problems didn't exist with Utes. Perhaps maybe even giving the franchise to, I don't know, EA or a whole new different gaming, production company. Again, you guys let me know down below where you see the future of the WWE games going. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I implore you, please subscribe to the channel. Help us hit 2,500 subs. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take care. Peace out. Before I go, I'll give you a sneak peek of our interactive universe mode.